Well, hello everybody. Belinda here, Baking with Bee, and your consultant for this party. Anyway, I have to make some croutons. I needed croutons, and when I went into the grocery store, they're like $2 and something cents for a 6-ounce bag. So I have in the past made croutons with either Italian bread, French bread, whatever bread is the cheapest. And so I figured, you know what? I am not spending $2 and something cents when I can get a large loaf of bread and I can make my own croutons using our brand new garlic parmesan dry pantry. They're all gluten-free, so which is a plus. But anyway, without further ado, I want to tell you a little bit on how I do it. If you're familiar with stoneware, this is the old stoneware. This stoneware you could not put in the dishwasher. You could not preheat it. You weren't supposed to anyway. And now they've come up with the stone infusion. How can you tell the difference? Mine is fairly new. But how can you tell the difference between the old stoneware and the new stoneware? Is this waffle pattern in the back. So with this new stoneware, you can preheat it up to 30 minutes. You can put it in the dishwasher. Yes, that's a plus, right? You can, like I said, you can preheat it, put it in the dishwasher. It's just an awesome piece. You can also broil on the new stoneware. Now, the old stoneware did not have that waffle pattern on the back side. So if you need to know which one you have, there's many pieces of the unglazed stoneware. But if you really need to know which one you have, then just look on the back of it. So I'm not sure if I told you, I'm Belinda, Baking with Bee, and yes, I did. I'm your consultant for this party. I just got home from work, so I'm not in my Pampered Chef attire, but I am with my Patriots. Yeah, we won't say anything else about the Patriots right now. But so what I'm going to do is I bought me some bread, some Italian bread, and I've cut it up into smaller chunks. We do like to have larger croutons than usually what they give in the bag. I've cut some up, and look at, I have enough to last for quite a while, and I have some leftover bread, Italian bread, to make garlic bread or whatever for whatever I'm going to be making for a meal this week. So I'm just going to take the cubed bread, and I'm going to spritz some oil on top of it, and then I'm going to sprinkle it with the garlic parmesan pantry rub, and I'm going to stick it in the oven for a while. Not too sure. I kind of test it, but usually it's like a 400-degree oven, and usually it's like at least 10-12 minutes. So the other thing I do want to tell you, if ever you order new stoneware, the first thing you should always do is spray your stoneware with the oil or something. Rub it all around with a paper towel. Get it all to the sides and everything. Let it set for a while. And you might see a hairline crack. It's not normal. It doesn't happen all the time. But that will actually make you feel better that your stoneware is not going to crack on you when you've had it for 10 years and it's in the oven and you've got something on it and all of a sudden you hear pop and it actually breaks. Stoneware has a 3-year warranty. Like I said, there's many pieces. This is the bar pan. Also has a set that you can get the bar pan, a bread loaf pan, and the pizza pan all in one set. They're all boxed separately, so if you have wedding gift or something for somebody, you want the bar pan, but you don't need the pizza stone or the bread loaf pan, you can always give that to somebody else for a gift. Anyway, so I have already sprayed mine, and when I first got it in, and I didn't have any hairline cracks. If you happen to see a hairline crack once you do that, then let me know right away. Got a 3-year warranty, so I will return it and give you a new one. But it just kind of ensures that you have a good stone and it didn't get slightly damaged in FedEx or UPS. So anyway, as you saw, I had my kitchen spritzer. This is the new kitchen spritzer, brand new. We've had a couple other ones out there, but they just didn't fit the bill for Pampered Chef. So they got this one. I've had this one for, I think it's like 2 years now, and it hasn't clogged up on me or anything. So, but one thing with this, and I can actually show you at some point how to clean this. You should clean it out like monthly, but depending on your oil that you put in here, if it's a real thick oil like olive oil or something, it might still spray out in droplets, but that's only because it's such a thick oil. Vegetable oil is a thinner oil, so it sprays instead of droplets. So what you would do is you pump and you pump until you don't feel any more resistance. Until you feel the resistance, I should say. It gets harder to pump. And then you just spray. Now when you're done with this, you want to keep your oil from getting rancid. So you will open it. And if you heard that little tst, I'm letting all the air out of it, and then you close it back up and your cover goes on perfect. If you had pumped it up and it was still under pressure, even after you used it, then your cover doesn't go on. It goes on, but it's really, really tight. So you always want to make sure you birth your baby first. I have a 4-month-old kitten running around here, so. But for this demonstration, I am actually going to use olive oil. And if you're liking this new plastic bowl, they've got a 2-quart and a 3-quart and a 4-quart. I think it's 2, 3, 4, or is it 1, 2, 3? Don't remember. But anyway, you too can be a Pampered Chef consultant. So these are plastic, which means they're very, very lightweight. They're so pretty. They've got the very light gray and the like a teal blue, which goes with anything in your kitchen. Now, I serve popcorn in this all the time. It does have a silicone ring on the bottom so that it doesn't slip anywheres. But I'm going to get my tongs. And if you haven't seen all the tongs, what you do is, so you see this little button right here, it goes up and down. So when it's down, you can operate it. If you flip it up, that button goes down and then it's closed so that it won't open up if you have it in your drawer. So down, you can hear it go down, and then you're ready to use. So I am just going to sprinkle in some olive oil, and it takes a little bit so that everything gets covered in the oil. Try to mix it around a little bit so I get all the croutons, well, the bread cubes. And make sure they're full. Get all kinds of nice oils in there so that the garlic parmesan sticks to it. And then This is brand new. Matter of fact, I think when it first came out, September 1st, it went out of stock right away. So I'm just going to sprinkle some in there, and I'm going to mix it up. And oh, it smells so good. I wish you had smell-o-vision. We like a lot of seasoning on our croutons. As you see, I've already sprayed my stoneware. Now, if by pure chance you don't have any stoneware, I always recommend to go with this bar pan first. Reason is because it's got a nice high lip on it. So you can make brownies, you know, thin brownies, if you're going to do a recipe that you're going to be cutting up the brownies and or whatever and put them in a recipe. They make nice brownies. A pizza, you can do a real thick crust pizza in here. So I always will recommend this first. Also, you can do like a one-pot meal in your stoneware and have your chicken in there and your vegetables and your potatoes, and your chicken juice won't run over the side. So, I am thinking that I'm probably going to put a little bit more. Like I said, we like a lot of seasoning. Oops, one got away. Oh, get back to the party. There we go. But if you've had your stoneware for a real long time and it gets dark like that one was, or I could show you one. It stays in my oven all the time. Look at that piece of stoneware. This is the old one. Like I said, it doesn't have the waffle print in the back. This one here, I cannot put it under the broiler, but this, or put it in the dishwasher. This one is probably 15 years old. And like I said, they have a 3-year warranty. So if you don't have stoneware, you just might like to try it out and get a piece. So once it's seasoned like that, what we say is the worse it looks, the better it cooks. Because if you have any stoneware, you know that once it looks like that, or not as dark as that, things don't stick to it. But because mine is still fairly new, and I think this is probably a really good recipe or something to do really good in it right away, because it will help me season this piece of stoneware. So that's a little bit about the stoneware. I just wanted to show you how I'm saving a little bit of money, and because the groceries are going crazy right now, and I'm trying everything I can. So I usually will make a bunch. This will probably last us, I mean, I put it in a Ziploc bag. These will probably last us for a couple weeks anyway, 3 weeks, but they stay forever in a Ziploc bag. Once it's baked, you don't have to worry about anything, you know, the bread going bad or anything. So a little tidbit, like I said, spray your stoneware first, right when you get it, and let it sit, and just look for those little, you know, a hairline crack. It's just something that I've always told all of my customers to do, because it just saves you in the long run of being a little angry because it kind of broke in the oven, which I haven't had any pieces, and I'm going to knock on wood, I haven't had any pieces break in the oven because of that use. I've had one drop on the floor and break. But so from my kitchen to yours, have a great day. Bye for now. See you on the flip side.